Alright, so now let's talk about the implicit differentiation. So as I've mentioned, implicit differentiation is you can see some things na medyo dili normal, no? Ika nga. So for implicit differentiation, I looked for some examples sa book para atong isolve, and I have here 3. So I'm sure na kaning tulo dire it will help you in practicing yourselves, no? Sa inyong mga plates ug sa inyong future exams and quizzes. So, how do we solve the differentiation in implicit? So, to find the dy over dx or the y prime of implicit function, we differentiate both sides of the equation with respect to x and then solve for dy over dx or y prime. So, gipangita daw ang dy over dx, so simply, i-derive lang nato ni siya with respect to x. Okay? Derive with respect to x, meaning ang x ang atong i-derive. Yeah. So, therefore, unsa man derivative sa y squared? So, derivative sa y squared would be 2y, diba? And then, derivative sa y, diba pag x squared, derivative sa x squared kay 2x times derivative sa x, which is 1. Ang kani 2y, and then derivative sa y, which is dy over dx or y prime. Nagets? So I hope nagets. Is equal to kani siya 8x. Kung ato man gong ikumpleto tong ako mga gitudlo before, no, basig ma-confuse mo gud butangan nato mga inana. Kana mo siya 2 times 4 is 8x, right? To the power of 1 times 1, derivative sa x, which is 1. Then since we derived it with respect to x, so dx over dx na siya. So that's just equivalent to 1. That's why wala na to ginabutangan. No. Then plus 0. So therefore, this is kani siya plus 0, mawala na siya. Then kani mabilin is times 8x. So therefore, if we did divide both sides by 2y, mawala ni, ang mabilin is ang dy over dx is 4x over y. So that's your final answer. Okay, so let's have example number 2 para medyo masabtan. So for example number 2, again, find y prime. So ginapangita again is dy with, so derivative of y with respect to x. So kani derivative sa x squared is just 2x dx or dx over dx, or simply 2x plus kani siya 4xy. Unsa man na sir? So ang imong u ana is 4x. So let u is 4x, pwede ka malibog. V equals y. So du kana with respect to x man, so 4. Kani dv, so dy na siya. No. So therefore, ang may tabuan niya ron is u, which is 4x. Sorry, no, with respect to x dai. So dy over dx na siya. So u dv, so 4x dy over dx plus si v ang y, so v du, so y times derivative sa 4x, which is 4. Then kani derivative sa 4y squared is 8y, y, then derivative sa y, which is dy over dx equals 0. Okay, so ang mahitabuan ni ron, that's 2x plus 4y plus 4x dy over dx plus 8y dy over dx equals 0. So tanan na dy over dx atong ibalhin, ay wala dy over dx, so kani plus 8y dy over dx is equal to negative 2x minus 4y. Okay. So, igawas sa nato c dy over dx, factor out, times 4x plus 8y equals negative 2x minus 4y. So, i-divide na to both sides by 4x plus 8y, 4x plus 8y. Therefore, our dy over dx is negative 2x minus 4y over 4x plus 8y. So I think we can still simplify this one. Let's try. So kani common is c negative 4 negative bagawas na to plus 2y, tama ba ko? Negative 2x minus 4y. Kani 2 pod 2x plus 4y. So 4x plus 8y. Ay, may 4 na na to. So 4, so may mog, sorry. Mog x plus 2y. Uy. Tama ba? 4x plus 8y. So, mawala din eh. Negative 2x. Negative 2x minus 4y. I think this is correct, no? So, negative 2 over 4, that's negative 1/2. And that is our final answer. Ito na itong dy over dx equals. Siya ko kaya na-cancel siya. No, di pataan na. Okay. For number 3, I think mani siya ang last example because makover tanan ang higher order differentiation sa implicit and ang murag medyo difficult part of it. So first thing is derive nato siya again with respect to x. So dy over dx, di ba ana man ang first derivative? Ang second derivative is d squared y over dx squared. Basin man gud maglibog mo makita mo gid-ani, this is just equivalent to y prime. Pag ano pod katulo na derivative, wala day nako naingon ganina sa atong video on higher order. So inana siya pag triple derivative or the third derivative. Pag fourth derivative pod, inana pod siya. So dili tanan yun ani, no? What if ang given is a is equal to 2b squared? So kana siya dA over dB. Then second derivative ana is d squared a over dB squared. So on and so forth. So sa kani pangitao nato ang y double prime or ang d squared y over dx squared. Medyo complicated siya. Okay, why? First, before nato makuha ang y double prime or ang second derivative, i-derive sa nato ni siya first, no? So derivative of x squared is 2x dx over dx or 2x plus kani is 2y, then derivative sa y which is dy over dx. Okay? Equals 0. So para di na maglibog, no? Kasi naglibog yapon ng uban ba? 2x, ako na lang anaon, plus 2y dy over dx. Okay, so again, may nagyapon siya 1, so that's why ang derivative sa x squared with respect to x is just 2x. No? And then, so 2y dy over dx equals negative 2x. So therefore, divide natin both sides by 2y. So, ang mabilin is ng first derivative which is negative x over y. But that is not the end of the world. Kaya ang ginapangita isang y double prime and we are still on the first derivative. Now, for the second derivative of this one, we are going to use the quotient rule. Okay, ba? So, y squared. So, kani ang v mo ni ang u. So v times u, derivative ani, which is negative 1 dx over dx, or simply negative 1, minus u, which is negative x, then dv, derivative ani, which is dy over dx. Okay? All over y, and then is square ang y. So that's y to the power of 2. And then, mabilin ana is negative y. So, substitute sa nato. Substitute nato diri. Ano v du minus u dv. So, negative y plus x times ang dy over dx is negative x over y. Asan ako gikuha ang dy over dx? Dara oh. Maman ang dy over dx, no? So, kana siya, masubstitute nato siya diri ah. Okay, let's simplify. Okay. So, ito na itong LCD, which is y. So, y divided by 1, that's y, negative y squared, minus y divided by y, that's 1, times negative x squared. Na. Or simply, mahimo ni siya og negative y squared minus x squared. Oops, sorry. All over y cubed. Okay. Then, gawas na to si negative. Gawas na to si negative, and then x squared plus y squared. So, similar lang, di ba? Pag gawas na to kay negative, ay masyag negative x squared, which is kani, og negative y squared, which is kani. All over y cubed. Oops, take note. X squared plus y squared daw is equivalent to 4. So, therefore, our final answer is negative 4 over y cubed. That is our final answer. So, therefore, we have already found the y double prime, or the d squared y over dx squared. So, di siya dapat kalibugan, no? For example, inana, find x double prime na pod. If so, si x double prime na pod atong ginapangita. Therefore, that's dx over dy. So, kani ato ang i-derive na to siya with respect to y. So, therefore, baliktad lang. Kani siya, may siyang 2x dx over dy. Kaya with respect to y naman ta, no? Plus, kani siya, derive with respect to y. So, do y, the derivative sa y is dy over dy. Kaya with respect to y naman pod. So, that's 1 equals 0. Okay, ana lang siya para dili ma-confuse, no? So, what will happen is that 2x dx over dy equals negative 2y. So, kani divide by 2x. So, mabilin is negative y over x ang first derivative. Ay, ang x prime or ang dx over dy. Na. So, ang gipangita karon is ang x double prime. So, x double prime. Okay? So, mo ni siya ang v, mo ni siya ang u. So, v is x times derivative anang y with respect to y is just negative 1. Okay? Minus negative y times derivative of x with respect to y is just dx over dy. Diba? Very easy, very simple. So, negative x plus y, tapos ang dx over dy is, what's the equivalent gani? Dx over dy, dara, negative y over x all over x squared. So, therefore, ang atong d squared x over dy squared is just equivalent to negative x minus y squared over x squared. Simplify that one. X, negative x squared minus y squared over x squared. So, igawas na to si negative. So, therefore, again, x squared plus y squared is 4. So, inana lang, no? Very easy if you understand or if you understand the concept or the process. So, I'm sure now may mga questions ani, no? So, before ta mag-quiz, you ask me some questions in our collab session. So, thank you for listening.